I was just going to go ahead and do a September favorites for you yesterday. This is stuff that I've been using over the course of August and September, and I'm probably going to, around the middle of each month, do a previous month's favorites. So this is technically August, September favorites. However, I have kind of gotten away from doing video reviews on my channel, and I think some of you have missed that. So this is just a means of doing a video review without it being dedicated to just one product. So let's get started. I got lots of stuff to talk about. The first thing that I'm loving right now is, first and foremost, my Clarisonic. You'll see a lot of more high-end products in this video simply because I do work as a beauty advisor now at Dillard's department stores, so it is something that I have access to that I haven't had access to in the past. My budget is still very, very tight, but the majority of what you see here was basically selected gratis. Some of it is stuff that I just tried and was able to get a really good discount on, so I wanted you to know that in advance. I haven't gotten away from trying to find a good deal. I just simply have access to high-end things at drugstore prices now, so it's very, very convenient. The first thing, like I said, I wanted to talk about is my Clarisonic. I have heard of Clarisonic forever on YouTube. I know all of you have, and it's kind of, the craze has kind of died down a little bit now. However, it is still very much a popular item, and I wanted to give you my opinion on it. For a long time, I kind of thought it was a bit of a kind of a gimmick. I didn't think that it was something that would be something useful for me, and having such dry skin, I didn't think that, you know, because my pores size is not an issue, I didn't think it would be something that would work for me as well as maybe for someone with oily or blemish prone skin. However, I have been very happy to be proven wrong, because this is one of the main things that I'm supposed to try to sell at work, and so I needed to be either familiar with it or love it. If I couldn't be both, but now I am both familiar and love it. This is the Plus. This is the one that's for body and face. I got, like I said, a significant discount because this is one of the more pricey options. But the Mia, which is just the basic model, is also excellent, and really the only difference is the fact that it has one speed and it doesn't beep to let you know to go from one side of the face to the other. I think it's important to note that. I really, really love this item. I use it every single night. I don't use it twice a day. I just use it once. And I love the fact that I have no more texture issues. I think because of allergens and because of the way my skin responds to the climate I live in, that was my major issue, is that I had a lot of sensitivity on my forehead, especially under my bangs, and they would get really itchy and inflamed at certain times of the year. And since I started using this about a month and a half ago, I've noticed that that has significantly improved. This is the sensitive skin brush head. There are several different types of brush heads. Make sure you examine and research each one. I do not recommend the deep pore brush head for anyone. I've seen too much negativity about it, and I strongly suspect that Clarisonic will probably stop making it eventually. However, this one is the sensitive one, and I love it. The delicate and the cashmere are the only other two that I would consider. I've used the cashmere brush head, and I feel like it is almost too soft, so I'd like to alternate between that one and this one. So that is, oh, and for the body, it comes with a brush head specifically for the body. Incredible. Makes baths so much better. I have also used the, just so you know, I have used the one that Clinique makes, and I do not like it. It makes my hand tickle. It vibrates so much. So I don't like that one as much. Spent way too much time on that one, sorry. The next thing that I'm loving right now is actually a drugstore product. This is Oology. It is a sulfate-free shampoo and conditioner from, I believe you can just get it at Walgreens, but it might not be Walgreens specific. I'm sure you can find it online as well. But it looks as though it is, you know, the website, distribution company, and everything on the back says Walgreens.com. I absolutely love this. It smells delicious. The fragrance is supposedly white pear and cucumber. And that's exactly what it smells like, white pear and cucumber. And it does not suds much. I know a lot of you have issues with that. If you do not like for your products to not suds, then you will not like this shampoo, because hardly any lather comes off of this. But my hair feels soft and feels pliable. It actually feels, it's more conducive to styling, even though there's no, like, it feels, after it's finished, it combs through effortlessly, like a baby's hair. And at first that scared me because I thought that meant it was going to make it slicker and a little bit more almost like build up on it, but it's exactly the opposite. It even styles better. It holds curl better. I absolutely love this product. So I am using this exclusively right now along with the conditioner. The conditioner is very rich, I would just recommend using a little. It's almost as rich as the conditioner that comes with my L'Oreal Feria hair color, so keep that in mind. The next thing that I'm loving is the Clinique cleanser, the liquid mild facial soap. Clinique is basically, because of the discount that I get this for basically drugstore price. Even if I did not though, I think I would invest in this because the three-step that I'm using right now, I really love it. I've used the three-step before and just got away from it. I had forgotten how much I liked it, and my skin was not nearly so dry when I used it before. Now I'm appreciating it as a dry-skinned, maturing skinned person, and I absolutely love Clinique because of their purity, because of how simple everything is, and how there's no fragrance. And I love this liquid facial soap because it foams and lathers, but when I use it with my Clarisonic, it stays nice and you know, and emollient all over my skin as I use it. It doesn't froth up too much when I use the Clarisonic, so it's perfect for both Clarisonic cleansing and morning facial cleansing when I just use my hands. Yeah, I love the liquid facial soap. I love the other three-step items that I have too, but as far as favorites go, I prefer this over those other two items, even though I know they work together cohesively. The next thing I'm loving is my Purity mineral oil-free facial cleansing oil. I cannot use the Purity by Philosophy cleanser, the three-step 3-in-1 cleanser. I can't use that because it dries my skin. It makes it feel very tight. And I can't use, of course, the one that's like the gel because it's even more for oily skin, so it dries me out even worse. But this one is the facial cleansing oil, and I use this as a pre-cleanse. I've been using it instead of cold cream lately, and I actually prefer it because of the like massage that I can give my skin with it at night. Like I said, I use it as a pre-cleanse. I use it before I cleanse my skin, so it takes off all my makeup. It just gives me a nice clean, soft and oily, clean, soft palette to work with when it comes to actually cleansing. Love it. Love the Purity cleansing oil. It smells wonderful, but not too strong. It has the same kind of almost citrusy scent as the Purity face wash. Next, I've got a lot of stuff. Sorry, this is already at 8 minutes. Okay. The Clinique Moisture Surge. There's quite a few Clinique products here because I kind of rediscovered and fell in love with Clinique since I've started working for Dillard's. The Moisture Surge is like a gel moisturizer. I think it's good for all skin types. It's, you know, especially great for dry skin because you can use it to supplement a moisturizer that may not be strong enough, but also for oily skin, it's just moisture. That's all it is. It's just instant hydration. It's a gel. It just doesn't it doesn't build up at all. It just soaks in instantly, especially if you use it in conjunction with your Clarisonic. But I love this as a makeup primer. I use it every day before I apply my makeup. So I will put on my moisturizer in the morning, go about my business, and then before I put on my makeup to go to work, I use this as my primer, and it makes a huge difference in how my makeup applies, and it just feels better. Next, the Stila CC stick. This has been discontinued, so you may be able to find it for a really good price from either the Stila website or maybe somebody, you know, that's selling discontinued items, Amazon, whatever. This is a cream stick. It's like a cream makeup stick, and you see it has green in the middle. This is for color correcting. If you have redness on your cheeks or whatever, it works especially well, but it's amazing for dry skin because it's very, very moisturizing. It lays on the skin, but it doesn't stay slick. And I'm wearing it right now. I really, really love the finish that it gives my skin. It is very much a dewy finish, so if you want to use a powder with it, you can. This is the light shade. It is a little bit light, but if I use it, you know, it doesn't cover too much, so even though it's a little bit light, I can still blend it over without it, you know, causing too many problems. The CC stick is incredible, but like I said, it has been discontinued, so you can get it for a good deal and just get it while you can. You might enjoy it. I think it'll be awesome for winter, and it is an SPF, I believe, of 20 in it. Speaking of CC creams and sticks, the Clinique Moisture Surge CC Cream is another really good option for those of you who would like to try a color correcting cream. This is hydrating. It's very, very good for dry skin, and it has quite a bit of coverage. So I got this in a gift with Clinique, so it's definitely worth trying out. You might see if they have any of these little tubes left over for their gift, because I know we do. So just keep that in mind. It's excellent, and it comes in several shades. It comes in quite a variety of shades, but I like it a lot as well. Anastasia Dipbrow Pomade. For those of you who haven't used this yet, it is all I have on my eyebrows today, and I love it. I think it has a very natural appearance. It does not look too heavy. You have to be careful how you apply it. You can't necessarily apply it the same for everyday wear as you do on Instagram, for instance. It will end up being a little much if you do. But this is the blonde shade, and it works beautifully. I just apply it with a nice stiff brush like the ones that Anastasia sells. And this is such an amazing product because it doesn't budge once you get it on there, so you don't have to worry about it smudging throughout the day. And I just feel like my eyebrows are more like fluid than they've been before. So I really love the idea that I have a gel liner for my eyebrows that's light. The next thing I'm loving is the Clinique double lash doubling mascara. This is my current favorite mascara. The brush looks like this. The conical shape of the brush makes it ideal for getting to my interior lashes, so I am in love with it. You can see my eyelashes so much better with this mascara than any mascara I've tried recently, so I'm hugely a fan of the lash doubling mascara. And I applied it to one eye and not the other, and it was the general consensus that my eyelashes did look doubled. And black. First thing is the Nail Rehab by Sally Hansen. This has kind of helped me repair my nails, which I have removed my gels, so my nails are not growing and they are definitely damaged. This makes them look healthy even though they're not growing. All the ridges and the ugly spots on them have kind of disappeared. So the Sally Hansen Nail Rehab Strengthener is what I basically keep on my nails all the time. I don't try painting them right now, and when they are repaired, then I will start trying to grow them again. I have been loving and rediscovering Chris Whitley over the last month. This is a CD called Terra Incognito. I believe it came out in 1997 or so. It's incredible, and the whole CD, especially the song Weightless, is very nostalgic for me, and I absolutely love this CD. So if you haven't heard Chris Whitley, he was an amazing guitar player. He is no longer with us, and this CD is one of my favorites of his. Make sure you go to YouTube or somewhere and find that song. And last but not least, I'm going to show you my favorite thing of the last month and a half, which is the iDuty Triple Remedy. It's by First Aid Beauty, and it's called iDuty Triple Remedy. I have reviewed this on my blog. It has a metal applicator. It is a peach colored, kind of salmon correcting colored, concealing kind of eye treatment. I put this on in the morning, and instantly my eyes are not so puffy and they are brightened. I don't have to wear nearly as much concealer under my eyes. I have hardly any on, and I see results immediately, and they are long-lasting results. I've seen improvement since I started using this even when I don't apply it. So that's all I have time for when it comes to my favorites. I had some other stuff I was going to share, but I can't go over. So this is my favorite thing I've tried, and next month I will pick up with some of the stuff from this month that I didn't get to share. So